The world of covert operations, a world of shadows and whispers, of secrets buried deep, hidden from the light, lives lived on the edge of a razor where one wrong move could shatter the fragile peace. This was the world I knew best, a world I navigated with unmatched skill and unwavering resolve. This time, the stakes were higher than ever. The mission operation Project Moonlight. The fate of nations hung in the balance. The very future of humanity rested on the shoulders of a select few individuals. Among them, I was the linchpin, the unwavering force around which the entire operation revolved. My mission, shrouded in secrecy, would take me further than any human had gone before. My destination, the moon. I was not your average soldier. Trained by the best, hardened in the fires of countless covert missions, I was a ghost, a phantom. My ability to blend in, to disappear into the background, was second to none. But behind the steely gaze and the quiet demeanor, there was a sharp mind. A mind honed for strategy, for anticipating my enemy's every move. I possessed an uncanny ability to remain calm under pressure, to make split-second decisions that often meant the difference between life and death. My loyalty to my team, to my country was absolute. Failure was not an option, not this time. The year was 2042. Tensions between global superpowers were reaching boiling point. The new battleground? Space. Intelligence reports revealed a chilling truth. A rogue nation was developing a weapon of unimaginable destructive power, a weapon aimed directly at Earth. Project Moonlight, a daring and highly classified mission, was humanity's only hope. My team and I were tasked with infiltrating the enemy's hidden lunar base. Our objective: disable the weapon before it could be used. The fate of the world rested on our shoulders. Preparation for Operation Moonlight was grueling. Months of intense physical and mental conditioning pushed the team to their absolute limits. Zero-gravity training, simulated lunar environments, combat drills under extreme pressure. Every scenario, every eventuality was meticulously planned for. Failure was not an option, not when the stakes were this high. I excelled. My natural abilities combined with relentless determination set me apart. I became the spearhead, the leader who inspired the team to push beyond their perceived limitations. Section 5, Launch Day, a one-way ticket to the unknown. The day of the launch arrived. A mixture of anxiety and anticipation hung heavy in the air. Strapped into their seats, the team waited. The roar of the engines reverberated through their very bones as their spacecraft hurtled skyward, leaving Earth behind. Their destination, a small, unremarkable crater on the dark side of the moon. A location shrouded in shadow, perfect for a clandestine operation. The weight of the mission pressed down on them. One wrong move, one miscalculation could spell disaster. But Agent Sinclair remained focused. Her gaze, steady and unwavering, was fixed on the black void of space. Section 6, First Steps on Lunar Soil, a world bathed in silver. The landing was rough, the lunar surface unforgiving, but they had made it. Stepping out onto the alien landscape, Agent Sinclair felt a surge of adrenaline. The moon, a world bathed in silver, silent and still. Yet, beneath the tranquility, danger lurked. They had to remain vigilant. The enemy was out there, somewhere, hidden amongst the craters and shadows. Every step was a calculated risk, every shadow a potential threat. They moved like phantoms, their white suits blending seamlessly with the lunar landscape. Section 7. Whispers in the static, the enemy's presence looms. Days turned into nights. The team worked tirelessly, setting up their base of operations, gathering intel. Tension hung heavy in the air, as thick as the lunar dust that clung to their suits. Then the first sign, a faint signal intercepted, a whisper in the static. The enemy was closer than they thought. Fear threatened to take hold, but Agent Sinclair remained calm. She rallied her team, reminding them of their mission, their purpose. They were Earth's last line of defense. Failure was not an option. Section 8. A desperate gambit outmaneuvering the unknown. The enemy, it turned out, was more cunning, more technologically advanced than they had anticipated. They were always one step ahead, their movements like ghosts in the lunar dust. Agent Sinclair knew they had to change tactics. They needed to take a risk, a desperate gamble. Using the enemy's overconfidence against them, they staged a diversion. A feint designed to draw the enemy out, to lure them into a trap. It was a risky plan, one that relied on perfect timing and nerves of steel. But they had no other choice. Section 9, Victory on the Horizon, the data beacon secured. The plan, against all odds, worked. The enemy, distracted by the diversion, walked straight into the trap. A tense firefight ensued, a deadly dance in the lunar dust. Lasers cut through the darkness, the silence of the moon shattered by the roar of energy weapons. Agent Sinclair, displaying incredible courage and tactical brilliance, managed to disable the weapon and secure the data beacon containing vital information about the enemy's plans. The mission, at long last, was a success. Section 10, Return to Earth, a hero's welcome. Almost. Their return to Earth was fraught with danger. The enemy, desperate to prevent them from escaping with the data, pursued them relentlessly. But Agent Sinclair and her team fought back with everything they had. Their spacecraft, battered but not broken, pierced through Earth's atmosphere, a shooting star returning home. They had made it, they had saved humanity. But their ordeal was far from over. The enemy's reach extended far beyond the moon. Their victory was a secret, their heroism unknown to the world they had just saved. Section 11. Legacy of Moonlight, a new era dawns. Operation Project Moonlight remained classified, hidden from the public eye. But its impact was undeniable. The data retrieved from the enemy base proved invaluable in dismantling their network and neutralizing the threat they posed. A new era of peace, however uneasy, had dawned. Agent Sinclair and her team, forever bound by their shared experience, returned to the shadows. Their mission was over, but their watch continued. For they knew, in the ever-shifting landscape of global politics, there would always be another threat, another shadow lurking just beyond the light. And they would be there, ready to face it, always.